galore. They spotted nothing with their early sky utility. They're walking it down and getting close, but Tenstar picked up the pace and sees the site. Nade is perfect. That should force him out of position. Actually, just lights him down to 64. The heel popped, and he's still good for one.
Okay, not bad. And Buld has managed to find a couple of...
So it's something that can be put into effect. Seekers used, and they don't go towards the TP. That's confirming it was a fake and confirming there's 3 players right up in front of them. They know where they are, but dealing with them is a different thing altogether. Woot wants to go through this smoke, get aggressive with the Bulldog, one of the 2 rifles they have to work with. Be a big loss if they lose that without any impact on the other side. The blitz through. I like the fact that you have the Sage leading the way, the Spectre, the one to try and open it so Woot can trade, and that trade comes through. Sky Flash is good, but the kills keep on coming back. This is looking a little bit too close for comfort. Over on the side of Tenstar, it's left to a 2v2, and the time is still decent. Fireflux still losing Sterben, might just be out of luck, and we could see Gensi looking to save this Vandal. I don't know that the 1v2 is quite the specialty here. Just with the time left, manages to force the 1v1 though. An opportunity.
Defensively is probably going to help them lock down some avenues, but as said, they have to be aggressive. However, that's been working fantastic.
Yeah, just looking at some of these early fights, and even from the pistol round, we saw it with the aggression that Fireflux had down on B long, down on middle as well. If they're not seeing contact, they are going forward, looking forward, and Woot just having a phenomenal time in holding down this A site. You see his wall used to buy them extra space and get an orb towards bathroom for the late round control of it. But it's his Vandal on the site that really had the impact. Now that's lost, and so is Sterben. This gets alarmingly close. They have a chance to even get a plant off.
Yeah, this position from yetujey though might make things a little bit more difficult. Buld. This was something we saw quite a lot, is they like to try and plant deep towards that A site spawn, but knowing that Sky is coming from that position, they can't really risk it anymore. Well, eventually they're going to have to make their move, and that's the problem. They're kind of trapped in at the moment. There's not really a safe place to plant, but they make it work.
Managed to gamble it, force out that push from Sociable. Get the kill on the back of it. Ult now going to be used up. They know where the Sage is. At least they know that she's towards the site. This swing so close, so quick, might catch them off guard. Good flash.
The actual push in towards the site has opportunities, especially with Sociable potentially being overwhelmed. The thing is, though, I feel like he's almost just playing contact ready.
30 seconds left.
Or when his opponents try to swing, and then he's got Sterben alongside him. These are 2 of the more experienced members of this Fireflux squad, and with the weaker weaponry, it's not going to get much more difficult. Timing's going to be everything here. And, well, oh, the chance for him to get a couple, but actually only ends up getting 1. A retrieved gun, but, well, that player's dead.
Left.
And the flank
Spike
a little bit
B.
behind.
Yeah, that's going to put a bow on that. You'd imagine another fantastic opportunity for this Sage, though. It's just unbelievable. Last round was a massive clutch, but now, of course, a showstopper to work with. This could cause some problems. It's going to be fired off and takes down Woot. 11 HP left, though. 1 kill for a nade. Finding that, though, is going to be tough. And the bomb, it's being smoked. They're already defusing the spike. What a shot! And now the nade's online. 4 kills already, a nade to deny. They're going to get it halfway at least, though. Swing out to try and... Oh, hold on. Is that going to be the heal used up? Yes. A little bit of extra health, but time is so low. The fight is needed, but that's what you lose it to.
Yeah, this is the thing. We talked about him going into the beginning of the game, that him versus Sociable is going to be a fun matchup, but honestly... Like, the only thing that doesn't put the icing on the cake is the fact that he doesn't get the 6k. But
right, okay.
There is if you know where to look.
Anyways, they're moving towards this A site, and the stack up was on B. Those weaknesses were, well, they were trying to compound on that site. Instead, they're going to have to retake A, and opportunities are going to be, well, non-existent.
I feel like that knife always looks more like an ability than an actual knife. It like throws me off a little bit. Oh, what the hell is... Oh, that's his knife. Well, never mind. We're seeing everything get farmed up. Maniek looking to try and get closer to that.
Oh, that's a committed TP. They faked it before this time. 2 players going through. Flash around on the right. I mean, this is an unusual strategy, let's say, and it's certainly not paid off here. Both players at TP'd are dead. Woot's left alone here on the B side after losing out on one, and he will get nothing done. That sees perfect.
Because a lot of the time, your Viper...
Tenstar up 4-3, facing off against a weaker by Fireflux of pistols. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of the wall being there. I guess in this case because you're using the one-ways and they're winning every single fight. So what the hell can I say? Armor stripped and no map control, really.
Prepare for hellfire. Gonna segment them apart, but James just gone running through. It's only going to be a trade, though. It's actually not too bad. However, sociablEE screwed. Again, fantastic utility usage from Fade on the other side. And it does just seem that pressuring this B side at the moment is definitely the weaker of the two. And with the HP so low on Wu, I don't even know if this is worth going for. Okay, it's going to get the heal off, but are you still going to attempt a 2v4? It's bold.
Get on site, Vipers pit it down, maybe, you know, but we're really rolling the dice when it comes to
That's
that.
Optimism.
Yeah. And I mean, at this point, it feels like time's too far gone, but they're still around here, so it's not even like they can escape at this point freely. Looks like these weapons might just be forfeit. As Tenstar seek out some vengeance on, what was it? Absolutely disgusting. Surely should be bathed to flash through the... I don't know, man. There's so many weird setups to this, and they've just blitzed out on B. Tenstar have it, not for free, though. Sociable at least makes it costly, but he's on long with his op, and there's players all around him. He's going to have to be very careful on this one, and...
I've got your trail.
It's not great. This Viper's pit and spawn as well, Tom, is... I mean...
Well,
pretty bad.
I'm so confused by almost everything I've seen in this round. Like, you had two players push all the way up A long. I don't know if the Viper screen was up and maybe they didn't check, but it looked like they checked and then walked all the way back, and then the players TP'd. It was like, well, you crunch where someone is on a 5-second delay.
Okay, nice little return by Sterben. You know, he had the pistol to stop. Oh no! Flash! JN has done him perfectly, blinding him up. Oh man, I mean, JN started this getting the pick, got Sterben the rifle that gave him the kill and the second kill as well. Oh. It's a very peculiar look from Fireflux. This does look like a map that they haven't played in 2 months. I'll say that. Maniek, oh my, he's in there and he's taking kills. Of course he is. Another already on the board. His nade is up and online. It's fired into the back sight. And it's not needed. They've already cleared it out, winning their duels and not clearing Sterben. He has his ult. Where's he going? Back down towards middle. Going to try a late flank. His teammate Seekers already trying to find those players on the site, but there's no denying the plant. And they seem to be looking in the right direction. Wary of this one.
Leaves it all into Gency. 1v2. Small chance to isolate the duel, but it seems to be missed, and with the complete wraparound coming from Stix, what really needs to happen is time being wasted. Never mind. He's found Crypt without too many problems at all, and now just trying to
counter. A 2-man defense on the B site. The flashes from Stix. Well, they're slowing them down a little bit, slowing most of them down. Look who's already on the site, though. It wasn't actually Woot I was talking about. It was more Sterben.
Yeah, sociable as well. A couple of kills, but the trade's back. A Boombot has found Sterben, and Crypt just landing every single shot. It's left on to Gency to try.
The reveal over. It's seen nobody outside of A, so good information to play for. Play with, rather, if you're on Tenstar. We're going to see Fireflux blitzing into B, and, well, a nice double kill from the nade. kacpi going down with one. This round is up for grabs.
Somehow competitive. Like, I think just too focused on the players fighting into hookah, they forget that paint shells do damage. And although there's a couple of low players on the other side, I wonder how long the heal is from being able to give Gency back his health. They're not really playing together, so I don't know if there's necessarily going to be anything they can do. And I feel like timing for Crypt is going to be everything. Oh, he just about turns in time. If that's any other gun, I think probably dead to rights. Even still, though, yetujey has been fantastic thus far in this game in these sort of close round scenarios.
One on Viper, one on Chamber, one on Astra.
That's certainly a weird mix and match in there. We got a showstopper right away. Sociable not messing around this time, but once more we've seen the stack up from Tenstar on the other side of the map. 3 players there, only the one sitting around this B site waiting for the rest of the team to rotate through now. It's going to be a tough retake though. We've just seen the Viper's pit used and the control now is just through the roof.
Yeah, it's very similar to the one we saw them use on the defensive side. Uh-oh. It's already gone. Woot maybe a little bit too aggro. Nice shot from Sociable. He needs a little bit more and does at least get his triple. But it leaves Gensi alone. 1 versus 2. They've tapped the spike, trying to bait him out. He's not necessarily fallen for it, but Crypt is on 1 HP and stands on the spike.
He was. Oh yes, they had some good ideas. Fun to watch for sure. Woot's gone. Dealt with right away. Huge kill.
kacpi got a kill just before he TP'd. Like, that must have been a millisecond before he was going to get blown up by the paint shells. That's a really nice shot to connect. And, wow, maybe looking to try and deal a little bit of revenge for all these sort of eco and clutch rounds. Buld, by name and nature, trying to play the Bucky. The thing is, even if someone runs around that corner, he might not kill them because this gun sucks.
In fact, I would say he won't kill them. Based on my own personal experience, at least. He's gonna knife that wall open and just create the extra space. It's really tough to play this retake. Limited utility, limited weaponry. Showstopper's gonna help it out. Great kill. Out comes the sheriff for more. Maniac. He's looking just like one as he
throws it his own teammate. But it's just in the moment of like, almost. What? Okay, he's feeling it now. He's feeling it now. If he wasn't already before, his 20th kill is just as nasty as the rest of them.
It's just truly ridiculous. Half a second into the round, they're already 2 men to the good. Wall up here for Woot. He'll try and make a play, but look who's waiting for him. Trap's gonna go off inside of Hookah. They realize there's players there. I was expecting the nade to make its way through. It looked like Woot was thinking about it before, but he's holding strong with his weapon in hand. Woot's gonna grab one before falling.
Oh, awful. They've traded it into a point where it could actually be possible. Crypt's still here, but Seekers will see to the fact that they at least know it. The peek off the back of them hasn't really worked out as well as they would have liked. Still checking for the rest, but sterben is going to take this into his own hands. Back into a 2v2, the 2-man advantage dissipating. And while Seekers on the other side is going to give them the information, but ultimately, the attackers have found themselves in a great spot.
Yeah, and there's the information cancelled as well. They don't know where sterben is, where he's gone to. Trying to clear out JN right now before they even deal with that conundrum. The shift through bathroom, this could close it out. There's a fantastic position to play from. They'll have a flash probably to play with. Oh, okay, the paranoia though. That gives it away. They know for sure where sterben is right now, but again, time's going to be the issue. Going for that defuse inside the one-way, not quite possible.
I don't think that Prowler got anyone. I was about to say, that almost caused a rotation back in the other direction. Well, Nightfall definitely is going to catch a lot of players. In fact, I think it might have got 4 of them. The only person it didn't get. How does Maniek not get that kill? 2 HP is all that remains for sterben, but that looked like a surefire victory for him there.
Yeah, he brought full shields and a bit of concrete with him as well. Beautiful stuff. Left down to this 4v4. sterben will try and stay out of most of the fights, but he's been healed up decently at least. Running down the clock, and well, the attackers, they had that one set up perfectly. Little flash through the wall, peek after, and a 3v1 that it's left down to. No chance really for this one to go anyway, but in the favor of the attackers, even with that strange poison orb and snake bite that we first saw come through. This one's locked in, and we've got 9 on the board. They are hot on Tenstar's heels.
This is where we're seeing the weight of that IGL being able to put up his own numbers, but also actually do some work with the calling, because they've had some pretty decent reads on where things are going. Again, early stack up into this BE site, and an attempt from kacpi, but it's another missed shot.
We'll see if that comes back to bite them. Good control, plant down.
Spike
planted.
Tenstar. How much do they commit here? Orbital strike is online. It's going to be used just now. Called down from above, clearing out the lamps. They're trying to get control of the bathroom, but there's utility all over it. Maniac in trouble, but he gets away with it. Woot is dropped. Boombot's through. Bathroom's cleared, but hold on. ÖZETİ taking kill.
A map that we kind of expect to be strong. I love the idea from Sterben at the helm. I don't know that's necessarily going to be possible. Social has been the greatest game so far, and it's not going to get any better. We see Kacpi with a step up. 3K for him in this round, and now you can see all alone. 1v5. It would be one for the ages, but I can't say I see it happening, especially now they know exactly deep within that showers.
Nice kill by sociablEE. Maniac returns it with the ult and gets out for free. Okay, so the trades, at least meaning that that showstopper is no longer online, and it looks like they might want to use their own here. sociablEE on his way up with off in hand. That barrel not seen, and Woot swings through for a fantastic kill. Showstopper not even needed just yet. It's used but not fired. And eventually it'll find its way into the spawn, but nobody is there on the other side. The damage already done. Tenstar on their last legs here on their defensive side. A flash out, a desperate attempt, and they get
Showers as well. Even with the smoke down, they've gone all the way through. Now this has been spotted by the Tiger going through on the other side.
Yep, information's there to play with. Molly is perfect.
Spike down.
They're forced to come out of their blast packing and everything damage done. But Wood, what? He's emerged from his own smoke to find two. That's just destroyed the defense. 3 versus 2 at least. They've shut down Wood. They've taken one of the main threats out. And kacpi's got the position. And now he's got the spike. Overtime seems to be on the cards here. Unless sociablEE has this 1v3 in him. And the time... Well, relying on Woot hasn't been the worst idea so far. Side on B, that wall that's down. It better be good. sociablEE, JN, they've just come through. Fired up and ready to claim
like that. So, yeah, a little bit mad, but we'll see now what Tenstar can do on the defense.
Oh, it better be good. Better be good without Stix. And lost into a wall bang right away. Nade through. It's catching a little bit of damage, but this crunch that they were expecting to play in towards Hookah has instead left some of their players isolated. One died in the teleporter. The other remains there waiting. Spraying, but well, he's got a Vandal as well. It's even easier. He's down to 33. Hold on. They've managed to actually push down long and catch another angle. It looked good for a second.
And then Woot showed up again.
Yep.
Well, the kid can aim. I think that's been pretty much confirmed throughout this one, and sociablEE